The MonValley Career and Technology Center enhances the career opportunities of students by developing their career, technical, and academic skills to prepare them for the demands of business and industry. Our state-of-the-art facilities gives our students hands-on experience in a real-world environment. Our programs include auto body repair, automotive, carpentry, computer maintenance and networking, computer programming, cosmetology, culinary arts, electrical, health occupations, masonry, commercial and multimedia design, precision machining, and protective services. This course affords students the opportunity to learn the skills necessary to rebuild and refinish automotive bodies, repair and replace trim and upholstery, align frames, weld, replace glass, and make estimates of repair cost.
My father was a mechanic, so I grew up around cars, working on and helping my father. And I already knew how to do mechanics, so I figured I'd take it one step further and do auto collision. We're in the process of restoring an '86 Cutlass Supreme right now. We're just in the process of putting in a primer now. It has to be wet sanded, and it can be painted.
There's a lot of different things that we do here so that we can prepare students and give them a little bit of experience and a little taste of the collision repair.
This course offers the student practical instruction in the diagnosis and repair of all automotive systems and their components. It is designed to provide instruction in the theory and principles of the automotive engine, electrical circuitry, chassis, clutch, transmission, lubrication systems, electronic controls, and computerized controls.
Basically, the sky's the limit with the automotive technology program. We're in a situation right now where you have a lot of technicians that are retiring or getting ready to retire. The technology is passing a lot of veteran technicians.
I get to work on problems with the cars with my friends, and just really good time, good experience coming here. Grew up a lot coming here.
In this course, students learn to interpret blueprints, shop drawings, specifications, and detailed drawings in order to determine dimensions and materials used in a construction project.
Basic things we learned in carpentry here is roofing, drywall. We learned how to build decks. We also learned drafting, and we have to pass the NOCTI test our senior year just to graduate.
Here at carpentry, you can probably get a better education than you can in a lot of trade schools, or at least get you pretty close to being prepared for a skill that'll last you the rest of your life.
This course will cover computer repair basics and maintenance that will give students the knowledge to gain entry-level positions in the computer repair industry. With this training, students will understand the basics of computer repair and will be able to incorporate skills that they learn to troubleshoot hardware and software problems.
Our first year students, they come in pretty much with no knowledge of the computer. We teach them all the parts of the computer, how to repair a computer, how to troubleshoot. By the second and third year, it's more advanced troubleshooting and getting into different types of networking, whether it's working with switches or creating networks or working with a server.
This course provides students with a solid foundation of information technology skills. Students then advance to the product development cycle, including audience analysis and planning, problem solving, coding, testing, and modifying applications.
Well, originally I was in an original program of auto mechanics, and my dad introduced me to some different things that he saw online about this field, and I figured it'd be a good career to get into after high school. This is a really, really, really good program to get into.
Students selecting this course will learn a variety of skills related to the field of cosmetology. Training in hairdressing, facial work, skin care, nail care, and scalp management is offered.
This is a 3-year program. They earn 1,250 hours in the 3 years. They're here 2.5 hours a day. They start with the basics. They do manicuring, pedicuring, facials, hairstyling. Then they work into hair cutting, permanent waving, hair coloring, hair texture.
I definitely feel extremely prepared. I'm hoping to go get my license and start working right out of high school. I feel very comfortable in what I'm doing, and I feel like I know a lot.
This program incorporates classroom with laboratory work to introduce students to on-the-job training as well as to technical education. The Culinary Arts program is conducted in the school's fully equipped restaurant and kitchen. Students learn restaurant and institutional food management skills.
Today we're getting ready for an advisory dinner that we're having tomorrow. It's a chance for the students to get an opportunity to work with large quantities of food as they're preparing things for tomorrow. They're doing things like making cakes from scratch, homemade pies.
We've learned cake decorating in general. We've done different cakes for banquets we've had here. We've gotten so much good feedback on it. That makes us feel good because I never thought I'd be able to do that professionally. I'm only a second-year student and I've already learned so much more than I thought I ever would by coming here.
The Electrical Technology program provides instruction on the installation of all types of wiring systems, including residential, commercial, and industrial facilities. Students will learn to lay out, assemble, install, and test electrical apparatus in wiring systems.
It's one of those careers where there's always going to be a job opportunity. I mean, the world's in demand for electric, you have to have it, and there's very few people that know how to do it. It's a very interesting trade. You always learn something new.
They actually get out into the field, and this class is more of hands-on learning, but you also have to be able to take the learned skills and actually do it with your hands.
This program is designed to introduce careers in healthcare and to permit graduates to pursue post-secondary education. Basic health occupation instruction introduces field experience in extended classrooms in addition to the core curriculum.
The biggest thing that they learn are skills to be able to carry out to a position immediately after graduating. So they learn all about the body and how to take care of the body and health promotion.
This is my third year. My first year we learned about the skeletal system, and the second year we learned about the muscular system, and now we're learning about all the organs in the body and what they do.
Most of my students want to be nurses, so I'm guiding them in that field of nursing, which has a whole gamut of things that they can do.
Students who enter this trade can learn the fundamental masonry skills needed to meet industry standards. Students are trained in basic blueprint reading, layout, leveling, plumbing, estimating, and the care and safety of hand and power tools.
We work with paving, brick. My students now are learning how to pour different molds. They're doing some concrete work. A lot of my students enter the job force. They become journeyman tile setters, journeyman stonemasons, journeyman bricklayers, block layers, etc. Some will start their own business. Some will work for contractors.
Students are instructed in the skills used by today's printing and design industry. Subject matter includes printing press applications, finishing and bindery, silk screening, ad design and layout, vinyl graphics, digital photography, and large format digital printing.
The part of it I enjoy the most is the creative process. You know, being able to have your ideas and putting them on a product is what I enjoy the most.
I really like doing advertisements, like posters for things, but my favorite part is probably making t-shirts.
It's not as hard as you think it is. You don't really even need to know how to draw, because you can always trace anything and put your ideas in there. So you don't have to be the best artist to have this field.
Students in this course are instructed in the setup and operation of milling machines, drill presses, precision grinders, lathes, and other production machines used by industry.
First year you'd be working on lathe, learning to use micrometers, reading micrometers, dial calipers. Second year you'd be on a milling machine, and you'd progress to the CNC milling and lathe your third year in programming it. There's a very large need for machinists, mold makers, tool and die workers, CNC programmers, anybody that likes to work with their hands. This is a program that's well suited to them.
Protective Services is an instructional program that prepares individuals to apply technical knowledge and skills to perform duties as a police officer, firefighter, paramedic, and other safety services. The program stresses the techniques, methods, and procedures particular to the areas of criminal justice, fire protection, and EMT.
They'll take the Emergency Medical Technician Training Program. They'll be enrolled through CCAC. That takes up the majority of their second year. Their third year, they do a lot with law enforcement, crime scene investigation, as well as different types of rescue techniques.